So I've tried every style of shaving, from the multi-blade like this Gillette razor to the electric razor, even the safety razor, as well as the straight razor. I've tried them all, but I'm recently just now moving to this leaf razor. I really like it because it's like a multi-blade. I think the multi-blade, for me at least, I like the nice, smooth, even distribution of the blades, and I feel like they cut better, and it does like multiple passes on your hair all in one go, and that's why I like the multi-blade. Now, the problem with the Gillette version of this is the fact that you have these disposable caps, which one, cost a fortune, and two, have a lot of plastic and a lot of waste and everything, where you can use nice disposable blades in this leaf razor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare a bunch of different safety razors to see which ones I like the best personally. Now, to keep the same baseline, I will be using the exact same safety razor set at the exact same setting. So this next blade is going to be the Derby Extra. Man, a lot of pull there. Yeah, this one sucks. So this blade to me seems to pull a whole lot and seems to be quite uncomfortable. So starting off, first off, I really like the Gillette blade. It is my favorite overall for these. However, I will say that I do have a strong bias towards the Gillette blade just because I've used Gillette products for years and years, and I'm afraid that the sharpness that they chose for this one gives me that same level of feel and control that I'm used to with their multi-layer blades as well. So that might be one thing to consider with the Gillette blade. I am going to say that I could potentially be biased towards this. However, I do feel like, for me at least, it's easily the best one out of all of these razors here. Next up, I'm going to say is the Persona. I kind of went in between the Black Feather cartridge, the Persona, and the Dorco. However, I do feel like the Persona gives me a little bit more feel and control with the blade overall. The Feather is a close second, and the Dorco is just going to take the third place position. All in all, I don't think anybody will be disappointed with any of these four blades. I think they're all great. There's really not too much difference between these three here. I will say this is how I am going to line them up though, for this comparison. But one thing to note with the Feather blade is it does seem to be the commonly more expensive one, so just keep that in mind. Next up, we have the Derby Premium. However, the Derby Extra, you will notice I put that in last place here. The Derby Premium to me was the next best. However, I do feel like there's a huge difference between this level of a blade and the next couple up. Next, we have the Astra Superior. We have the other Astra, I believe, here. This is the other Astra. Next, we have the Shark, which usually has the coolest package overall, so I'll just give them that. And then the Derby Extra, bringing up the rear. I wouldn't recommend anybody use like a Shark or a Derby. I think you at least want to be in this territory here. I feel like anybody would feel like these are uncomfortable, my opinion.